Hey guys, this is Rich Boy J here again. Now, I don't usually do videos like this, but I just got home from school for the summer and I have a ton of new Lego stuff that came in. So I thought I'd, show you guys some of it. Now, this first package is from Bricklink. This is from a store called Nexus GM Brick Store. So let's dive in. This is always so exciting. It's like Christmas. Oh yes. So this is actually some of the Technic parts I need to make the stand to the UCS shuttle. I have the shuttle, but when I bought it on eBay, it only came with the shuttle just by itself, and it was missing the head as well, like the head area of the shuttle. So I guess the technical term is the cockpit, but it looks like a bird. Anyways, it was missing the head and it was missing the stand, so I want to go ahead and make that stand. Now I got the technical parts I need to do it, and I'll probably make a video on that sometime soon because that thing on the stand is absolutely beautiful. Now this next order is from Swag City Bricks. Now this is a store I can get behind. A lot of these Bricklink stores just take themselves so seriously, so it's nice to see someone having fun with it for a change. I'm completely kidding, of course. Bricklink stores are some of the most awesome stores you can buy stuff from. Alright, we got some tile, 2x4 and 1x4. We got, I guess, a note. I'll read that later. Could be something heartfelt. Don't want to shed tears on camera. We got some of these wall panels. Now, this looks like just mostly stuff for the Ultimate Collector Series Falcon I'm working on. This is actually, I want to be using these for the feet. Let's see what else. Got some more tile. We got some, looks like 1x1 circular tile, as well as the tile with the clip sticking up. All good stuff. There's like something stuck to the side of the bag in here. Here we go. Alright, more, oh, cheese slopes, nice. Definitely need some of those for the Falcon. Alright, so I just spent the past like 45 seconds looking through the packaging, looking through all these bags to see where something specific from the order sheet was, and it's not in here. Now, some Bricklink stores will give you a sheet of everything that you paid for, I guess as a way to document it to them, as well as to yourself. And the minifigure isn't in here. I don't understand. Like, the sheet's right here. You had it. It looks like they checked everything off except for the minifigure, but I was never told that the minifigure would not be showing up, so that's kind of annoying. You don't get to call yourself Swag City Bricks and make a mistake like that. I want to contact the seller, though. I'm sure they'll resolve it, because Bricklink stores are usually really good about that kind of stuff, and I'll update you guys on whether or not I get that minifigure. It's actually really crucial that I get that minifigure because I have a cool plan for it, something I found online. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, I took a few minutes to regain my composure from that last blunder of an unbagging, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better. This one is from Bricklink also. It's from a store called Pelican Bricks, and it's pretty big, so I'm actually quite excited about getting this one opened up. I always try to be careful about opening these with scissors. I mean, I doubt I'd cut any bricks, but I know sometimes like I'll order stickers or something like that, and it'd be quite tragic for the stickers to go out that way. Alright, here we go. This is the good stuff. These are more parts for the UCS Falcon that I'm working on. I'll go ahead and open it up and give you guys a closer look at some of the stuff that's in here. So a lot of it, I mean, there's not really a ton of special stuff in here. A lot of gray, obviously, a lot of dark gray, a lot of black. So these are headlight bricks for like some of the walls that I'm doing, and I guess free money. This makes up for that last purchase. This is good stuff. I am happy about this. I don't know if like they missed something and they're just sending me money, or if they just had spare change laying around. Now that I think about it, I don't know if this is as good of a sign as I think it is, that they feel the need to give me spare change. Hell, I'll take it. So, moving on, yeah, these are just some miscellaneous parts for the Falcon. A lot of like the floor grating. This is actually kind of cool. I like to collect a lot of these like control panel looking parts with whether they be stickers or printing. And this was a cool one that I found in their store. It's a 1x3 brick with a sticker on the side, and stuff like this is always good to have for, you know, like spaceship mocks, because you can really throw it anywhere, on the walls in the hyperdrive room. And it looks like I got more bricks for that stand for the UCS shuttle, so really excited to start working on that. Got some flex tubing. I did not realize this was in gray. All right, interesting. Yeah, not too much more exciting here. I got a ton of tan cheese slopes and tile as well for the walls inside of the Falcon. Oh my god, I had to buy so much of this stuff. I mean, that's the thing about like ordering small parts like these. Fortunately, I did design the Falcon in LDD before I started buying stuff, which I don't usually do, so I always end up with well more than I need, and not in the good way. I usually like end up with parts that I just don't end up using because I go with a different design, or I'll, you know, end up not buying enough of what I do need. So if you can, LDD is the way to go. You'll save a lot of money. You won't buy parts that you don't need. But once you see some of the numbers that are generated, like, it's really quite shocking how many parts something can amount to. And it looks like that's about it for all the interesting parts in this haul. On to the next one. Alright, this next package is from Bug and Bear Brickworks. Now, if you guys are watching this and you're just like, oh my god, he's just opening a bunch of like Lego parts, that's not exciting. If you're that kind of person, trust me, there is a lot more to come that is even more exciting than what I've been showing you guys. So yeah, once again, just stuff for the Falcon, a lot of tile. Man, these 2x4 tile pieces are not cheap. And I mean, I build with a lot of tiles, so it drives the price of my builds up a lot. And a lot of this stuff, like I said, it is basic parts, but a lot of it, well, I mean, it's in such large quantities in the Falcon, so because it's such a big build, so you end up needing tons and tons of stuff that you'd look at and you'd be like, oh, I'm sure I have plenty of that. And if anyone who's ever built a mock knows, that never happens. You never have enough. So once again, more like cool printed panel type pieces. I thought this one was really cool. I'm thinking I'll put this like on some piece of machinery in the Falcon, like maybe in the hyperdrive room. That'd be kind of cool. Got some more tile, some 1x3 tile. So if you see this and it's in tan, it's for the walls in the Falcon. If it's in dark bluish gray, it's for the floor. If it's in light gray, it's probably for the whole panels on the top or the bottom. Oh, also, actually, one more thing I want to highlight. I got these ladder pieces for the inside of the Falcon. You know, the area where it's located in the very center of the Falcon, where like you can get to the turret that's on the top or the bottom. I have that in my design, so these are the ladder pieces that I was going to use for those. And of course, more of these for the feet and the windows that are at the top of the bottom where the turrets are. Alright, this next one is yet another Bricklink order, and it's from Buddy Bricks outside of Savage, Minnesota. How dope of a city name is that? Like, come on. There's like pieces falling out of it too. I hope is none of this in bags? Some of it's in bags, of course. I wonder how they made this decision. Like, put some of it, like some of this is like really well bagged, you know, and some of it is just not in bags. Maybe they like got through packing the order and they realized, holy crap, we forgot stuff, just chuck it in the box and send it off. I'm being overly negative about that. It's really not that big of a deal. It was just, I guess it just took me by surprise. Now, this is dope as heck. This is obviously not for the Falcon, but I'm a huge SpongeBob fan, and anytime a store has like anything from SpongeBob, especially these stickers, it's just like, oh, I gotta get that. I'm sure I'll find some creative Easter egg use for this, but yeah, it's just so cool. Makes me really happy that Lego had a SpongeBob line of parts. Here we got Xander from the Freemaker series. This is actually for a friend, but it's the first minifigure in this video, so I thought I'd highlight it. Now, this is actually interesting. So what I'm planning on doing is bricklinking the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, and it uses two of these like I don't even know what it's like, a boat steering wheel. Is that what it is? I don't know. But it uses two of them at the top and the bottom to, well, if you want to see how it works, you can look up the instructions. But that's what those are for, as well as some more of these like pole pieces for the greebling on the outside of the Falcon. Got a lot of 2x2 tile. Ugh, I love this stuff. I'm so mad too because this stuff was actually on the pick-a-brick wall before, and I got a lot of it. Well, I got what I thought was a lot of it, but I used most of it, if not probably all of it, on my UCS AT-AT, the custom one that I did, as well as the In-N-Out burger that I did. So, yeah. And then I also got these two 8x8 dishes in dark bluish gray. This is going to be for the Death Star as well. If you guys are into, heavy into collecting, for some sets, it may actually, I mean, if you don't care about like having the box and instructions and things like that, a lot of these sets are much cheaper to just Bricklink, and what that means is just buying all the parts individually and then using them to build the model, as opposed to buying a complete set, either it be used or new. And for sets like these, I mean, there's not a ton. I don't know if there's any like unique parts inside of that UCS Death Star, so it's not bad at all if you just want to get the parts to it and build it. This is also for the Death Star. All right, this next one is from eBay, which means it is probably a set. So I'm actually interested to see what this one is. I know a lot of people like record these videos, and I mean, they usually pretty much know what's in these boxes, but I placed a lot of these orders while I was back in school, and I tried to make it a point to not like look back at them, so it'd be a surprise. Look back at them. Look back at it. Look back at it. Oh God. Yeah, so I made it a point to not look back at the orders, so it'd be a surprise when I did this video, and just, for my own personal enjoyment. So I really don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Like, I have an idea, like I can remember what I bought, but I don't know which box it may be in. All right, here we go. Now this is actually really exciting for me. So these are the like planets that Lego used to sell with the mini builds inside of them. This is probably the best one, the Death Star. Probably get a few more of these. I know the guy who did the giant Star Destroyer used those for the engines, and I thought, like, that's a brilliant idea. I almost want to do that for my UCS Star Destroyer. Here we got, I guess it's either Tatooine or Geonosis. I'm not sure. So this is the planets from, I think this is from the first 3 series. Lego didn't make the rest of them in the United States, so there was one last series that did not come out in the US. So most people, I mean, that I talk to or that I'm around or where I place orders from, don't have the other ones. So I officially have all of them from the US now, so that's kind of cool. Now this did some, so you can hear it. Some of them have like the build inside of it, and some of them don't. Here we go. We got Coruscant. My favorite planet in Star Wars. Heck yes. All right, this next one is also from eBay, which means it is definitely a set. And all right, here we go. All right. Yes. Now, I showed my friend that I was buying this, and he busted out laughing. He had no clue. He was like, why the heck would you buy that? And there's a reason. There's actually a very good reason. So if you can't tell, this is the Buzz Lightyear Star Command spaceship. And, well, the reason I got it was I was watching, I don't know what I was watching. I think it was like a YouTube video. And in the video, they had the scene from Toy Story 2. And I didn't even remember the scene. But there's a scene in it where Zurg is like, Buzz, I am your father, or something like that. And of course, like, Buzz is like falling down an elevator. He's not falling down the elevator, he's on top of it. But he starts screaming no. And I'm just like, that's actually really funny. I got to do something with that in Lego. So I started looking up like the Lego Toy Story stuff, and I found this set. And I mean, the Zurg minifigure is actually like kind of expensive. So it was cheaper for me to just buy this set as opposed to buying both figures. And what I want to do is a little vignette of like Cloud City, except instead of using Vader and Luke, I'm going to use Buzz and Zurg. So I thought it'd be kind of funny to do. This is the first Lego Toy Story set I have, so it's kind of interesting, kind of cool. I'm definitely going to post some videos of that mock I end up doing though. Before I move to the next one, I'll give you guys a closer look at the Buzz and Zurg minifigs. Here we go. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool minifigure. He has a unique cape. You can see it's different colored on either side, so that's kind of sweet. And then, of course, Buzz Lightyear. Now, I guess they re-released Buzz. It's not really a re-release. It was actually a different figure. They released a new version of Buzz with, like, a normal minifigure head. I do have that one, and that one came in the Disney CMF series, but now I have the more, I guess, movie-accurate looking Buzz, and I can't wait to do that vignette. All right, this next one is such a large box that I had to move to the floor. Now, let's get this open. I actually know exactly what this is because, well, I mean, you'll see why. You'll see why I know exactly what this is. Firstly, because of how big the box is. And, I mean, you don't really forget a purchase like this. I'm so excited to open this up. So we got some paper right there. And, oh my god, what is this but the Ultimate Collector Series Super Star Destroyer? Heck yes. I found this on eBay for a pretty good deal. Man, this is crazy. Has the plaque and everything in pretty good condition, all the minifigures. That baby right there. And it's all disassembled, so I'm gonna have to, you know, find 12 hours to put this thing together. Oh god, the pieces are all mixed up too. Oh my god. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a ton of fun. Yeah, I'm happy to have this thing. This thing is freaking awesome. And now we are at the final set. Now, with these, I like doing haul videos the way that I do my building, which is I go from smallest to largest. And you know it must be a pretty good haul video if the Super Star Destroyer is not the last thing that you see. So I know exactly what this is, and I am extremely excited to get it open. Because this is actually my favorite. I'm using the pen to open this up. Wow. This is actually my favorite Lego set of all time. And there's a bit of a story to it. But I'm glad to finally have it. Ugh. Jeez, this thing is huge. Oh, yes. Ugh. Whew. Oh, my God. Yes. The Ultimate Collector Series Star Destroyer. Now, I'm sure you guys heard me mention earlier in the video that I do have a Star Destroyer. I actually have this set already. Except, if you guys didn't know, Lego has two different versions of, like, light gray and dark gray. Originally, it had, I guess, more of a yellowish tint to it, and the newer version of it has a bluish tint to it. So initially, when the set came out in 2002, they only made they made it in, you know, the old gray color, and then once they updated the color palette, and I think, like, 2004, 2005 maybe, they changed the color of this set. So I've heard that there's like different versions of it that come with like varying combinations of old gray and new gray. So I mean, it's really rare for you to find any of these in new gray because most of them came out in the old gray color. My old one is in the old gray, and I bought it because, you know, it's the Star Destroyer. I thought it wasn't going to be a huge deal for me, but I always knew that I eventually did want to get it in the new gray color. And also, this one came with the box to it. Like, jeez, this thing is freaking huge. This is about the size of the Death Star box. And, I mean, this Lego set, while it isn't, like, the Lego set with the most pieces, I'm pretty sure that this set has the most large parts. Like, if you haven't seen this thing in person, it's really hard to convey it because, I mean, pictures can only show you so much. But just even, like, if you go through and you look at the parts in this set, there's a ton of really large, like, 6x16 plates and, like, really large wedge plates and stuff like that. Oh my god. This thing is just amazing. The box isn't in amazing condition, but I'm glad to have it. I didn't care too much about it being perfect. I mean, it's such an old set already. But, this makes me so happy. This is my favorite Lego set of all time. I don't think I don't think anything has even come close to how great this set is. I know a lot of people will throw out like the UCS Falcon, and that's great in its own right, but I don't think any other Lego set has the presence that this set has. And if you look at like what's the cost of what some of these parts go for, oh my god. I'm glad they stuffed it. I don't even know what this is, but I'm glad they stuffed it with it because it kept the box in decent condition on the way here. It's so interesting to see this thing in light bluish gray. Oh my god. Some of these parts are extremely expensive in this color. Now, I do plan on getting rid of this one. I'm probably going to sell it off. But before I do that, I actually have an idea for a mock. So, if you know... I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sell this one off. I'm going to sell off my old one. But I have an idea of a mock that I need to use both of them for. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but I'm pretty sure you can figure out what mock I would do where I'd have a need for 2 Star Destroyers. I think this... So this is the sticker set. I couldn't tell in the picture, but I'm pretty sure like this is mint. I don't think it's been applied. It doesn't look like a reproduced version of it. They don't usually put it on like this color paper. So I think this is a mint sticker, which makes me really happy because the old one I had like had cracks in it and it was like torn in like places where the parts were on the back of it when I bought it. So this is awesome. And then some of these parts, it's amazing seeing some of these parts in light bluish gray because some of this stuff is just ridiculously expensive. Like that lever right there, and you can blame the Ultimate Collector Series Falcon for this. That lever right there, not even the base, but the handle, that in light bluish gray, that's like a $5 part. And this set, I'm sure it uses at least 16 of them, probably more. So extremely expensive parts in this set. There's a lot of unique parts in this set. It's actually kind of ridiculous how many unique parts there are in this set. But yeah. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I got some amazing stuff. I'm definitely going to do some update videos on the 2 Star Destroyers next to each other. The 2 Star Destroyers with the Super Star Destroyer. I've never seen 2 built Star Destroyers and a Super Star Destroyer next to each other in person, so that'll even be interesting for me. Stay tuned, because I'm also going to be giving you guys update videos on my minifig scale Falcon with a full interior that I'm working on. I'm also going to be doing more haul videos, because I get a lot of cool stuff that comes in, and I'd really like to share some of it with you guys. So if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this with your Lego loving friends, and I'll catch you guys next time.